Well, I'm joined here by Vicky from the Freethinkers, and it's about this pamphlet and an event that's happening on Sunday. Dying Matters, be ready for it. One of those, well, it was taboo. I think things are moving quite fast now. People are more open to it, but your event on Sunday is to make sure, right?
Yes, I think that people are still very reluctant to talk about death and preparing for their death, because somehow they feel that it's bringing it on. It's sort of tempting fate, as it were, to talk about it.
So you're like wanting a debate yourself here. You want to hear what people's opinions, or are you going in there with a certain agenda?
We're going in there, and our agenda is to get people to talk to one another. We've got conversation cards which will prompt conversations between the people who turn up. Also, we've got some professionals or people with organisations around death and dying. We've got somebody coming from Cruise, for instance, to talk about their bereavement care. We've got somebody coming from the organ donation people to talk about considering donating your organs. So we want to talk about all those things, making a will.
Well, on this it's steps 1 to 5, isn't it? On this side, it asks these basic questions like, have you made a will? Do you know what you want? Organ donation, things that, and I think we'll be happy there when people don't want to talk about it with their relatives, but are thinking about it, but don't think it's in the right.
It's actually a kindness to talk to your relatives. We Freethinkers have celebrants who do funerals which are non-religious, and when we go into people's houses who are raw with the recently bereaved people who've lost their loved one within the last 2 or 3 days, and they actually don't know where to start with a funeral. They have to think about 3 pieces of music. They have to think about the life story, about parts of the person's life that may have happened before they knew them, for their funeral eulogy. And it's so much better if you've talked to your family, if you've made the plans, if they know what your choices of music would be. There could be a file on the cupboard at home with the information in, so that when they die, you can just take it off the shelf, and their funeral arrangements are all there. Their will, a copy of their will might be there with instructions to which lawyers the will is at. Passwords to banking and things like that. All sorts of information that would be really useful for bereaved families to have.
And how do you feel as a group taking this next stage? I mean, Guernsey's discussing, as we're talking at the moment, about assisted dying. Is that somewhere down the road on your thinking?
I'm sure that's somewhere down the road. We haven't actually started talking about assisted dying yet.
We
have started talking about organ donation and the opt-in, opt-out. And Humanists UK have just submitted a really good consultation effort towards that.
Mr. Perkins is going to join me soon to talk halfway through the consultation here in the Isle of Man at the moment, aren't they?
Yes, and Humanists UK have contributed to that consultation.
Fine. Okay, so it's at Tower House on Sunday.
It is, yes, between 12 and 2, and we're really grateful for Tower House for letting us use their space for this, but it's between 12 and 2 on Sunday. Okay,
this is the website for you guys, and also we have the website about dealing with this whole subject. We'll put on the screen now as well. And is it open to anybody to come along the day, or do they need to register?
No, they don't need to register at all. Just turn up, buy a coffee from Tower House, come and join us and have a chat.
And pick up this.
And pick up leaflets, various leaflets that we've got. Oh, and there is one thing to remember. We're going to have a children's activity, so don't be put off and think that, we're going to be talking about death, so we can't take the children. There will be a little something for the children to do.
And there should be no roadworks on Sunday outside.
Hopefully not. Hopefully we'll be able to hear ourselves talk.
Well, I hope you have a good turnout, and do let us know and keep us up to date on this.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you very much.